Hello and welcome to this broadcast. Today you heard the announcement of two companies joining forces. So we have a Nordic powerhouse for digital solutions with a sustainable impact. My name is Linda Nyberg and I'm the moderator for this session. And behind me I have Niklas and Per that will talk more about this, of course. And maybe you're wondering, why is she speaking English? I know Linda is Svensk, so why? But it's actually because there's so many backgrounds you have out there and also different language skills. So please join us now when I talk to Per and Niklas. Exciting news and exciting people in the studio. So Per and Niklas, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Very exciting news this morning.
Yes.
So how do you feel, Per?
I feel excited and I think that it's going to be really interesting to start working together and of course a little bit humble as well.
Mm-hmm. And Niklas, Nordic powerhouse for digital solutions with a sustainable impact, I said. How do you feel about all this?
I agree with Per. It's really exciting. I like change, and with change come a lot of opportunities. So I think this feels really good.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's a lot of work, of course, ahead of you, but I remember seeing you, Per, at Tech Arenan, which is a great arena for tech and startups. And I did an interview with you there about Knowit. And did you know this was coming and you kept it as a secret?
Did I talk in these senses? I don't think so,
No.
but I actually didn't. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
But of course I have thought about this possibility for quite a while. Mm-hmm. That's right.
And I mean, you have new colleagues now watching you. So I was thinking both you and Niklas have to give a little bit of introduction to yourself for everybody. So if I start with you, Per, I mean, how many years is it? 10 or 20 in Knowit?
Well, both. I've been the CEO for 10 years, and before that I was manager in Gothenburg for almost 10 years. So it's close to 20 years in Knowit, or together with the Knowit people, and that's tremendous, actually.
So have you had time to with your family, or do you have any hobbies, or should we skip those questions?
I don't know. I think that I have quite a lot of time with my family, wife, 2 kids, 19 and 17 years, mountain biking, windsurfing and so on. So I try to have some sort of a work-life balance. I think that's important.
Mm. And if you look at Knowit, I mean, 20 years ago, it's a long time. Have you ever considered, maybe, it's a bit boring, I should go to work for Cybercom here, that looks like a fun company. Or have you ever had any...
Maybe Cybercom.
Yeah.
Now and then, but otherwise no. We have had a growth journey. The last 10 years in Knowit, we're grown from 1,400 to 2,600 people, and the same thing in Gothenburg when I was manager there. So I think that I have had the opportunity to invent my own future at Knowit, and that's something that I want everyone to feel, actually.
And Niklas, let's get to know you. Do you surf as well? Or?
No, I'm not a surfer. I'm a sailor, actually.
Oh.
I spent a lot of years in the Swedish Navy before I went to business school. And then I started my career, which has been primarily in the IT, internet and media sector. So I've been the CEO at Cybercom now for 9 years. But before that, I've been CEO of 4 other listed Swedish companies.
And what do you see as the most positive thing about this merge? What is likely to happen?
I see a lot of opportunities, and I think we are so lucky, guys, because we are in such a fantastic industry. And no industries I can compare with my friends from Handels that has been as the IT industry the last 30 years that I've been around. So with that comes a lot of development all the time, and it comes growth. And if an industry grows, there are opportunities for all of us. And there are opportunities for mergers, there are opportunities for startup, specialist boutique businesses, whatever. And this is room for all of us. So I see a lot of opportunities in this.
Well, we heard you, Niklas, saying really what's the reasons behind this merge. But Per, if you should develop about it, and I mean the main driver, what would that be behind today's announcement?
Of course, change, as you mentioned, it's a driver, and we see a lot of new integrated business models at our customers coming now, and it's started like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and I think that will continue for quite a few years in the future as well. You have the customer interface now integrated with the embedded development at products. That was not the case 10 or 20 years ago. And integrated business models, of course, requires integrated consultancy in some sense. So that's the main driver. But there is, of course, also complementary drivers like that we are a Nordic company. Cybercom is a Nordic company, and we both want to continue to have our Nordic DNA and maybe not be merged into a big international company. That's another driver, of course.
And I mean, you said Nordic, but if you should talk and tell the new colleagues now watching, what is Knowit? If you talk about the number of employees and some key facts.
We are today 2,600 people and in 3 business areas: Solutions, Insight and Experience. Solutions is our digital IT consultancy. Experience is our digital agency, and Insight is our advisory or management consultancy. And this structure have actually worked really well, both connected to customer relationships and connected to clarify the different parts on the employee market.
We will have 2 more guests also after you that will talk a little bit more about the business areas and what will happen now with the employees from Cybercom. But Niklas, I mean, I've heard that you've had quite a close presence from the former owners. I mean, what will it be now going forward with Knowit?
It will be good because we have very professional and very talented owners, and we have had in Cybercom for many, many years. And I think it's fair to say that they are there to support us when needed, but they are not all around all the days. But we have our strategy, we have our ideas what we would like to do, and we discuss that with our ownership, and that gives a lot of good input for me and my management team in how to develop our company. And I'm sure that they are interested as owners to continue that dialogue with you, Per.
I mean, both of you you've been with Cybercom, is it 10, 12 years?
9 years.
9 years,
yes.
Yeah. So if you look back now, what will you say, except for today, I guess it's a major achievement, but if you look back, could you highlight some things during the past 9 years for us?
Of course, I would like to highlight all the fun and inspiring meetings with clients and colleagues. I've been a type of CEO traveling around all the time, meeting with clients, meeting with colleagues all days. And that's actually the inspiring thing to me. And I think that's a good way of running this type of business, because even if it's tech, it's also about people. It's about understanding and be really into change driven by digitalization. And then I would like to say the sustainability work we've been doing at Cybercom for many years now, where we early decided to move sustainability for being something good internally in the company to be a part of our business. And that was a brave decision, but it's taken time, but now we see the effect. And I'm sure that also in this perspective, we have to bring it on into the new Knowit.
Yeah, I said in the beginning of the sustainable impact, apparently it's really important for both of you and also for Knowit.
Yes, and I've been following Cybercom for many years and seen this sustainability agenda, and it's been really impressive. Our mission is to create a sustainable and human society with the things that we are good at, digitalization and innovation. So I would like to say that not in word, but almost exactly same missions and visions. We have that in Cybercom and Knowit.
You have that together. And right now, that's all from Niklas and Per, but Per will come back later in this broadcast and will summarize a bit of what we heard. But stay tuned, because we have 2 new guests coming in. And now we should talk about actually the new business areas, and also where most of you guys will start to work, and you will meet Åsa and Annika, because I think a lot of you will actually meet these women maybe on a daily basis, Åsa and Annika, right? Welcome. Thank you. I asked Per and Niklas, and I will ask you as well, how do you feel about this announcement today? If I start with you, Åsa.
Yeah, I'm thrilled, and I'm also humble, because I think it's quite a large thing happening. And to me, I know all the people within Knowit almost, maybe not everybody, but now we will have a lot of new colleagues, and that's very exciting.
And Annika?
Well, I can agree with you, Åsa. It feels like, I've known this for not quite a while, but a few weeks anyway. And it's really nice that we now today have the answer of all the sneaking around. So I'm happy today, and also I'm happy because I think this will be a very good combination of companies.
And Åsa, you run the largest business within Knowit today, and you will be joined with, what is it, 400?
Yeah, a little bit more than 400.
Okay, so tell us.
Today we are a business area within the software development and the IT departments often. And now there will be some complements or integration and merge between the existing business and also people from Cybercom.
So what about the main offerings now from your business area solutions then?
Yeah, as I said, we work mainly together with operations and the IT departments. And what we do is that we do software development, of course, and also, of course, quality assurance. We do cloud transitions. We work with data-driven services. We do plenty of things from the idea phase to the maintenance phase. So, yeah.
That are the main offerings. And then I was thinking of Annika, you heading Knowit Connectivity. That's new, is it?
Yeah,
Tell us a bit.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
And when we start this business area, we will be about 700 people. Most of those people are coming from Cybercom, but we will add on a few from Knowit, and this will be thrilling to see what we can get out of this. So, but mainly, in short, I would say that when we start this business, we will run this from the platform that Cybercom actually is bringing on with the competence within embedded with cloud for the telecom and manufacturing industries. So that will be our main offering. And I would also say that we will be able to contribute to this, I'm sure, with innovative and high-tech solutions. And that's the main and core business for this business area.
So there will not be like a clear border here in between?
No, it's very important for us to have this collaboration with the other business areas, not just the solution, but also experience.
Yeah, and insight.
Yes, that insight. Yes.
Yeah, because that's very important to explain that we're not isolated in the business units or business areas. We work together when we see possibilities. But it's more of a setup when we who we talk to and who we enter at the customer site.
So what about Annika then, given this, what is the most important task right now coming into this new?
In future we will be a really big company, and that's nice, and it gives us lots of advantages towards these kind of clients. I mean, we are working with Volvo, we are working with Ericsson today, but they will be even more interested in listening to what we are going to bring to the table when we are this size of a company.
Our customers will expect a little bit more from us as we become a larger company, and I think also that we will get the possibility to actually deliver on that. And I think the most exciting part is that we could actually take more large and complex projects ahead, because we are limited and sometimes and we need to cooperate, but now we will have that in all together. And the low-hanging fruits for me in solutions that we have quite similar offerings within Cybercom and Knowit today. We are focusing on sustainability, that's really, really important, and we are focusing on tech in the front, and we are working with new techniques and new happenings and innovation. So I would say the culture is quite similar. We have met now for a while, and we just understand that this will be a good match in that case.
Yes.
It's great to hear you. I mean, Per and Niklas really emphasized also the sustainability part, which is great to hear. You seem to be working already. But interact with customers going forward, will that be any change there?
Yeah, we have actually some common customers, and we have discussed, is that a good or bad thing if we now are going to be one partner or instead of two? We will see, but I think we have a good opportunity now to meet the customers together, and we can go out and tell this is what we can help you with, and hopefully we get a lot of new excitement and new offerings at customers, not only for our business unit, I mean for the whole company, the whole unit. Knowit.
And I mean, the offering will be so much larger, and I mean, it's very interesting for new clients as well, because I mean, both Cybercom and Knowit today are always hunting for new clients. So to take this to the market will be very interesting.
So you have a much stronger offer now, is that what you're saying?
I think we will have that from the start, but then we also will try to develop them together in the future, and that's a good thing.
But looking into your main tasks then, if I start with you, Annika, what are the main tasks for you now?
Of course, it's to bring out the power of this Nordic powerhouse to the market and to the clients. But most important, I would say, is to bring on all the employees and see to all these different and new opportunities that this will bring to them for their development. And I mean, I know I've been so many years in this business now, so for our employees, the development of their skills is the most important. So this will give them a lot of opportunities in that area.
And what do you say, Åsa? Those summarizes it.
Yeah, but I mean, as Annika says, if you have excitement customers and excitement projects, then that's where you want to be, because otherwise you don't want to be on the other side where you're not things are not happening and you don't have the good possibilities to develop.
Very exciting future ahead, and congrats and good luck then.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Åsa and Annika, for joining us. And now it's time to talk to Per again for a brief summary of what we heard today. So we just heard you on stage, we heard Annika, Åsa, we heard Niklas, and really exciting news. But of course, you start to wonder, I think, I mean I do, and people watching, is what are the next steps now?
As a start, we will get an allowance from the competition authorities in Sweden. We need to get that. We will need an extra general meeting in the end of May. But I think for most people it will be business as usual until autumn, actually.
So you won't really notice yet?
But of course back there we will start to plan the integration quite thoroughly now in May. And the goal for us is that everyone will feel that they know where to be and what will happen in the autumn before summer, because that is something that I think is really important.
So what is your message now to everybody's watching and all the new employees, new colleagues?
The message is that we will try to do this as good as possible, of course. There is also a message connected to that we will try to get new assignments, interesting things to do, and make a structure where they feel that they can be a part of an interesting journey in the future to evolve and develop themselves. We will really try to achieve that.
And in October you had Knowit that was joining you. Have you any lessons learned from that, given this is also new colleagues coming, new associates?
Of course. The best learning from that is that you really need to share the same vision from the beginning. We did that with the people from Knowit, and I really feel that we do that with the people from Cybercom. And then, of course, to work quite fast and thoroughly together to get a new structure.
So, I mean, now if you have more questions, because I think a lot of people have, who should they turn to? What should they do?
I think that the best way to get answers is to talk to your closest manager. We will try to start information meetings with manager and people within both Knowit and Cybercom already tomorrow. But then, of course, if you have additional questions to that, feel free to ask me or someone else. It's just to ask the person you think can answer the question.
Okay, so they will email you now. That's good.
Yeah, that's all right.
So Per, what are you looking forward to most then of this whole amazing news? What is to you personally?
I personally think that it will be really interesting to meet all the new colleagues, of course. Probably I won't be able to do that for summer because of the situation in the Nordics, but that is something that I look forward to do the most, actually.
Thank you so much, Per, and thank you for letting me be the moderator today. Really exciting news, so congrats and good luck.
Thank you.
And of course, congrats to all of you and good luck with your work. And thank you for joining this session today.